Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Pada hari ini saya akan membentangkan tajuk kumpulan kami, iaitu Trojan Horse. Nama saya Muhammad Firdaus bin Muhammad Noh, nombor metrik 045848.
Okey, nama saya Syed Abdul Fitri bin Syed Muhammad, nombor metrik 045853.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Afizam bin Hamzah. My matrix number is 045886.
Nama saya Muhammad Rafiz bin Kamar Zaman, nombor metrik 044938.
Untuk introduction, definition of Trojan Horse. Trojan or Trojan Horse is the name given to a computer virus. It is a type of computer software that is camouflaged in the form of regular software such as utilities, games, and sometimes even antivirus programs. Once it runs on the computer, it causes problems like killing background system process, deleting hard drive data, and corrupting file allocation system. For the description of Trojan Horse, mostly Trojans are introduced via email attachment. These emails are disguised in a way that they look authentic. Once the user downloads the attached file and runs it, the file starts corrupting the system. The Trojan can also come as a payload, freeware, and shareware available on the internet. Although the fireware doesn't come with Trojan, it is still advised that one should download software and freeware from authentic sources only. Use of Trojan Horse. When a Trojan horse becomes active, it puts sensitive user data at risk and can negatively impact performance. Once a Trojan has been transferred, it can give 1. The attacker backdoor control over the computing device. Backdoor is a means to access a computer system of encrypted data, bypasses the system's customary security mechanism. Hardware backdoors in computing equipment such as CPUs, data storage, peripheral device, and networking equipment. Second use of Trojan Horse is record keyboard root to steal the user account data and browsing history. A keylogger, sometimes called a keystroke logger or system monitor, is a type of surveillance technology used to monitor and record each keystroke typed on specific computer's keyboard. Keylogger software is also available for use on smartphones such as Apple's iPhone and Android device.
The third use of Trojan Horse, download and install a virus or worm to exploit a vulnerability in another program. A computer worm is a type of malicious software program whose primary function is to infect other computers while remaining active on infected systems. Malware or malicious software is any program or file that is harmful to a computer user. The fourth one of uses of Trojan Horse, install ransomware to encrypt the user data and extort money from the description key. Ransomware is a subset of malware in which the data on a victim computer is locked, typically by encryption, and payment is demanded before the ransom data is decrypted and access returned to the victim. Okay. How Trojan works. Here is one example of how a Trojan horse might be used to infect a personal computer. The victim receives an official-looking email with an attachment. The attachment contains malicious code that is executed as soon as the victim clicks on the attachment. Because nothing had happened and the computer continues to work as expected, the victim does not suspect that the attachment is actually a Trojan horse, and his computing device is now infected. Of Trojan horse malware. Over the years, Trojan horse have been discovered by anti-malware vendors, security research, and private individuals. Some of the most famous discoveries include Bifrost, remote access Trojan RAT that infect Windows client by changing, creating, and altering components. A remote access Trojan RAT is a malware program that includes a backdoor for administrative control over the target computer. RAT are usually downloaded invisible with a user request program, such as game or sent as an email attachment. Once of the host system is compromised, the intruder may use it to distribute RAT to other vulnerable computers and establish a botnet. Second, tiny banker allow attackers to steal sensitive financial information. Researchers in the Center for Strategy and International Studies Security Group identified TINBA in 2012 after 2,000 major United States banks were. One is fake AV Trojan. Embed access in the window system tray and continuously deliver an official-looking pop-up window, alerting the user to a problem with the computer. When users follow direction to fix the problem, they actually downloaded more malware. The fourth one, Magic Lantern, a keystroke logging Trojan created by the FBI around the turn of the century to assist with criminal surveillance. A government Trojan is spyware installed on a computer or network by a law enforcement agency for the purpose of capturing information relevant to criminal investigation. Depending on the program, government Trojan horses may intercept email or VoIP traffic, scan hard drive for relevant digital media, or even record conversation and video conference.
Firstly, I want to present about how to prevent Trojan horse infection. Number one is Trojan horses are hidden programs entry to your computers. Once they get executed, they give control of your computers to a computer hacker. I would advise to follow 7 steps in order to prevent infection of Trojan hosts on your computer on virtual server. Do not execute any program in your computer unless you believe it is from a trusted source. Number 2 is never open emails from unknown senders, especially having attachments with the attention as, VBS. Third, regularly update the antivirus and anti-spyware on your computer on a regular basis. Number 4, regularly install the latest patches available of your operating system. Number 5, scan CDs, DVDs, pen drives, or any external storage device for virus using antivirus software before using. Is how to remove this infection manually. First, we have finally arrived at this session you came here for. You are most likely reading this tutorial because you are infected with some sort of malware and your standard antivirus or anti-malware tools are not detecting it. With this knowledge that you are infected, it is also assumed that you examined the programs running on your computer and found one that does not look right. If you have identified the particular programs that is part of malware and you want to remove it, please follow these steps. Download and extract the autoruns program by synternus to C autoruns. Reboot into safe mode so that the malware is not started when you are doing these steps. Many malware monitor the keys that allow them to start, and if they notice they have been removed, will automatically replace that startup key. For this reason, booting into safe mode allows us to get past that defense in most cases. Navigate to the C autoruns folder. You get it in step 1 and double click on autoruns S.
For the continuer, the common symptom of infection. First of all, my computer speaks to me. There are all type of pop-out and message. On the desktop, either advertising, things saying that the PC is infected and needed protection. Second, my computer is running extremely slow. This could be a symptom of many things, including infection by a virus. If it has been infected by a virus, worm or Trojan, among of things which is running on the computer, they could be running tasks and consuming a lot of resources, making the system run more slowly than usual. Third, application won't start. How many times have you tried to run an application from the start menu and then stop and nothing happened? Sometimes other program might even run as it in the previous case. This could be another type of problem, but at very least it a symptom that tells you that something is wrong. As a conclusion, now that you know how to remove generic malware from your computer, it should help you to stay relatively clean from infection. Unfortunately, there's a lot of malware that makes it difficult to remove, and these steps will not help you to particular infection. In situations like that where you need extra help, do not hesitate to ask from help in computer help forums. It also have a self-help section that contains detailed fix on some of the more common infections that may be able to help.